Welcome back for another 3D yoga mobility and balance class for seniors. I'm Ryan Crandall. Let's go ahead and get started. Well, last night it snowed about, 10 inches or so. So it's a little cold in here. So excuse my attire. Let's go ahead and shake out the legs, shake out the arms, reconnecting the mind to the body to the mind. And then we'll start with the hands behind the back. And see if you can interlock your fingers and just pull your shoulders back and down. And then let it kind of relax forward again. So again, pull back and down, and then forward. One more time, pull back and down. And then find a kind of middle ground and look up. And look down. And then turn your head right and left. And then ear to shoulder, ear to shoulder. And relax. Take the arms down by the sides. We're going to turn the arms in as far as they'll go. And turn them out as far as they'll go. So turn them in, turn them out. Turn them in, turn them out. One more time, turn them in, and then turn them out. Let's take the hands, go up, touch the shoulders, lift the elbows, and then push down. Allow the knees to bend as you push back and reach back. Come up, straighten up, nice and tall, lift the elbows, come down, and let's do a couple more, real slow. Inhale, exhale, reaching back. One more time, inhale up, exhale down. And let's kind of bend the knees a little bit. And let's take the knees and push them apart and together and feel and watch your feet and how they react to that top-down motion. And then take the knees and go in a circle. Nice and slow. Feel it out. Reverse directions. Kind of watching how the feet react to that motion. Let's come up nice and tall. Hands to the hips. And let's take the hip and bump it side to side. Feel it, sense it. So if you want to push your hip beyond your foot on the ground, let's go into a circle now. Hands can be on the hips or down by the sides. And reverse direction. Think of lengthening to the abdominal region, as well as the hips. Now, we're going to turn the hips and turn the shoulders. And keep the feet planted. I want you to feel how one foot will kind of pronate, the other will supinate, and then the opposite. Pronate is not a bad term, so if your doctor says, you pronate, say, good. Yeah, I said that. There's even some debate on whether overpronation is really that big of a deal. Okay, now, we're going to pivot. So turn and pivot. So you're going to keep one foot square, the other foot turns and pivots. So, and again, you don't have to go as far as I do. Maybe your motion is more like this. So do what you can. Okay, let's come back to center. So we're going to hinge at the hips now, and we're going to forward fold down. And you're going to find where your hamstrings say, hey, buddy, where are you going? And then you're going to come up and reach up and nice and tall. So exhale, reach down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale down, hips go back. Inhale up, hips come forward. A couple more. Exhale down. Inhale up. Now let's exhale down. And wherever your hands end up, that's fine. I'm going to just put my forearms on my thighs. And we're going to shift those hips side to side. Excuse me. And then I'm going to come up nice and tall, hands to the hips, and just kind of squeeze the butt and reach or lean back just a little bit. So it's not a hyperextension, it's just getting those hips to go forward a little bit, which you'll feel pull through, right through this region here, as well as the abdominals. Nice and tall, maybe a little side to side while you do that. I like the way that feels. Yep. I like it. Let's come back to center. Arms down by the sides. Slight bend in the knees, and then straighten the knees. Slight bend in the knees, and then straighten. Then slow it down. So bend, slowly straighten. But never to the point where the knees are completely straight. It's like you're riding a horse, nice and easy, eyes on the horizon, feeling, sensing. Back to center. We're going to keep the feet again about shoulder width apart. Instead of hip bump, we're going to slide the pelvis and shoulders as if they are connected. Your pressure, you're going to focus your mind on the pressure in your foot. Sense, feel. Back to center, and then we're going to shift forward, shift back. So this one's a little tricky one. Really get your mind and your body, feel the ground, feel the feet. Keep going with that. I'm going to slide my heater a little closer. My toes are starting to get cold. Back, slight bend in the knees. Utilizing that ankle strategy for balance. Now let's take it into a circle. Really sense and really feel. Again, any one of these you can do with your eyes open or closed. And then reverse direction. Notice I had to step back there. Well, maybe you didn't notice, and if you didn't, good for you because you're not watching me. You're focused on you. But if you notice that you have to take a step back because you lose it, great. And a lot of people that I work with in the clinic, they lose that mechanism, and it's really scary. So let's put one foot in front, one foot in back, and about hip width distance between the feet this way. Okay, so remember there's length and then there's width and then there's length and width. Okay, not that complicated. Shift forward to shift back. Feel the ground. So feel the front foot as you go forward. Keep the hips and shoulders traveling together. Feel the back foot as you go back. Letting your ankles and your knees absorb ground reaction forces. Good. Let's switch sides. Same thing. Okay. Shift forward. Feel the front foot. Shift back. Feel the back foot. And continue. Go slow so you can feel. Good. Let's come back to center. Bring the hands together. Thank you very much. This is Ryan Crandall of 3D Yoga. Please share the channel, share the station. I'm here to help the world move better, move more, and with less pain. and for our seniors, for them to be less of a fall risk. And we can do this together. I'm 110% positive of this. Thank you.